Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today is the 27th day of January 2026, and here I go again. Today is 1 month since I've been doing these daily vlogs, and I haven't missed today. I've put out a couple of duds, I'm going to have to admit. There were two, two that were pretty bad. Like I said, I was just calling it in, just making my day on that, and one was a little iffy, but it actually to turned out to go somewhere. And I've been looking at the analytics, and I have a pretty heavy drop off right at the beginning. Maybe I should have some sort of a, do like an intro thing that quickly shows where what I'm doing, where I'm going, things I'm talking about. But I don't know. Let's just see where this goes. Um, Today is the 27th, and I started this on the 27th. Um, Although it has nothing to do with it, it was 5 days after we found out that Adam the Woo died, and I guess yesterday we found out the cause of death. I'm not going to really go into that just because that's not why I got into this. Of course, Adam was a master at doing these daily vlogs, and I did enjoy watching him. But I didn't know him personally, and there's like tons of people putting stuff out there. So I just wanted to mark the day of my 1 month of doing a daily vlog every day, and I think I'm going to continue to do it. So anyway, yesterday I got to stop saying that. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more so or anyway or anything like that. Yesterday was a heck of a day. Yesterday started out good enough, very cold. Found out something about uh, what real cold is like. As you can see, we're in the 70s here, even in the late afternoon in Southern California. But man, that getting up there about 5,500 feet or whatever, Cedar City in Utah, waking up and it being 24 degrees outside. Good thing I have my Patagonia jacket with me. That's all I'm going to have to say. I mean, that is the only jacket I own. For a while, it didn't even fit me because I was a little bit too round. I mean, I think maybe I might still be a little too round for it, but I'm getting there. Yesterday, we started off the day frozen. Let's just say that, frozen. Had a good day. You saw, if you watched the vlog, you saw what we did, and you also saw the beginnings of what was the drama at the airport. So, one recommendation I'm going to make for you, I'm going to say, if you're going to go like north south anywhere in the country, choose a regional carrier. Don't go with a national one that has to go across the country. Like if you're going across the country, that's fine. But if you're going to go like just kind of like from like I was from here going like north to like Vegas, or if you're going from Salt Lake City to LA, just go with a regional like Southwest or something. We got caught up in this actually on our way to going to Vegas the other day. We got delayed because the plane we were waiting for was coming from Philadelphia. So yesterday, coming back from Las Vegas, our plane that we were waiting for, or at least the crew, couldn't really tell. It seemed like it was the plane or and the crew, but they did have a plane there that we could have used had a crew been available. And there were plenty of calls in the airport for flights leaving from Las Vegas going to LAX. It just wasn't ours. It wasn't on American. It's like Southwest or there was another couple of airlines there. Allegiant, I think, is one of them. But the going with the national carriers when you're going just like from north to south in the country instead of traveling all the way across the country, um, that's what became the problem because the plane we were waiting on was coming from Dallas and it never left. So by the time it got to be about, I think it was about God, was it 9, 8:30, 9:30 at night? I think it was, I don't know, whatever. I think it was 9:30. They finally canceled our flight. Had to go get a rental car at an exorbitant amount that was not quite, but almost as much as our round trip ticket to Las Vegas and back. To drive back to LAX and pick up our car and then drive home, which is like from there, it's like an hour. It was last night, it was like an hour and 10 minutes to drive home. And I had to stop for gas. Didn't get home till about 3:05 a.m. The lesson there is if you're just going to go to Vegas or Salt Lake or San Jose, San Francisco, just go like Southwest or something. That way, all of the weather drama that happens back east or in the Midwest or in the South, which that's what happened to us. It was Dallas. It just kind of snowballed and left us hanging. And I don't know why they just kept delaying instead of just telling us. I mean, by the time it got to where we were going to be in LA at like 1:15 in the morning, they should have just said something. We actually, by driving, we got there. Here's another story. We ended up getting to LA at about 1:05 a.m. But the problem is that the rental car drop off was like a mile from where our car was, and the shuttles for some reason don't go by there. If I had remembered the name of the shuttle, we could have taken the shuttle to the airport and then just got on that shuttle and gone back. I don't know how long it would have taken. It took from the time we dropped off the rental car to the time we got to our car was like 48 minutes. We were walking like through the streets down there, a lot of construction going on, so there was no straight way to get to the parking garage where our car was. It was like 48 minutes to the time we dropped off the rental car to the time we got to our car. So that was that was fun. Hoofing it with our all of our luggage through Inglewood, I guess, in the middle of the night. I'm not saying anything bad about Inglewood. That wasn't the issue. It was just that thank God it wasn't cold like Utah, right? It felt nice, and I didn't have to wear my Patagonia or anything. And we finally got home. So that's the drama that you saw going on yesterday's vlog. That's how it ended up finally. The other thing I wanted to discuss um, about my vlog, and this being the 1 month marker for my daily vlog, is about the rum drinks. I had the zombie at Golden Tiki in Las Vegas. That's because I'm out and about. I didn't have work to do. I wasn't trying to fit in filming this vlog because I was able to film it during the day as we were traveling. I didn't have to cook dinner. I didn't have to do dishes. I wasn't trying to do a bunch of other stuff that was putting off my video editing for the day. So I had time to maybe have a drink and zonk out afterwards. And I had a little other rum that evening too. Sunday night, went to this really good Mexican restaurant in Cedar City, Don Miguel's, I believe it's called. And wow, what a good dinner. I would go back there in a heartbeat. I wish they had one here. I'd go there all the time. I had a margarita. It was a big margarita, their Cadillac margarita. Once again, I didn't really have anything to do other than drive my daughter around, go to lunch, go to dinner, film the vlog at little sites that we were seeing and stuff like that. So once again, I didn't have to fit everything in the day in order to be able to do what I wanted in the evening, which is what I like to do these days. Is I like to edit my videos for YouTube. So I don't know. I didn't want to make this vlog like I'm stopping drinking or I should quit drinking or I am going to quit drinking or you should quit drinking. It wasn't anything about that. Mostly I was just marking the fact that one, I was drinking half a bottle of rum a day, and now I'm not. Like I'm not drinking anything a day, other than the margarita on the 30th of December. I had one. The zombie I had at Golden Tiki on Saturday night. The rum that I had after that zombie, um, the margarita that I had on Sunday at the restaurant. That was it. So yeah, and again, just talking about like how I felt and the effects or lack thereof, as it seems to be, just being able to stay awake and be alert for doing my video editing. My daughter's out flying right now. I just saw her flying before I started this video. We didn't get to fly yesterday, right? That quickly switched to driving back from Las Vegas. And so she went to the airport to do her training today, and I saw her fly over 2 times. So when she gets home, we got to call the insurance company because she's got to get her insurance for her solo. Um, since she's going to be in the plane alone, I guess you have to have your own insurance when you do your solo. So all of that's going fine. Woke up and started unpacking all the stuff and doing laundry, doing a couple things around the house that I needed to do. This is decaf right now, by the way, because I've already had like 4 or 5 Tim Hortons. And I'm sure there's probably something not so good for me if I had a fifth or a sixth. I'm out here watching the hummingbirds, enjoying the weather, and waiting for my daughter to get home so we can take care of that. I've been trying to call the HOA, if you know what that is, on a property that I have. They're bugging me about some bushes again that have already been taken care of, but nobody who's managing that particular um, association will email or call me back. And I think they know my number now because every time I've called before, they like haven't asked my name or whatever. They haven't like said, okay, what address are you talking about or who are you? No, they knew who I was. They knew what the notice that I was talking about. So I think now when they see me calling, they're just not answering. I guess I'm done with that for the day. I mean, the bushes are trimmed up, so that got taken care of. And did some watering since I was gone for a couple days. So I watered a little bit on the jungle back here and my lawn out front. Kind of a nothing day. Got to go back to work tomorrow. And a nowhere vlog, I guess we can call this one. I didn't go anywhere. I stood right here. I haven't been anywhere today. I got to fill up the hummingbird feeders. I, I filled them up before we left, but I see all 3 of them are getting close to empty. So I got to go take care of that. Anyway, thank you for listening to me rant about my airport woes and kind of just setting the correct tone on the vlog as far as the rum drinks go. That's what it's all about. It's it's not a it's not an anti-drinking thing. It has nothing to do with that. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, and until then, take care.